Chapter 3, Part 93. Jalal had a female disciple, a saint, named Nizama Khatun, an intimate friend of his wife's. Nizama formed the design to give a spiritual party to Jalal, with an entertainment for his disciples. She possessed nothing but a thever or sever veil, which she had destined to be her own winding sheet. She now ordered her servants to sell this veil and so procured the necessaries for the projected feast. But that same morning, Jalal came to her house with his disciples and addressed her, saying, Nizama Khatun, sell not thy veil. To thee it is a piece of necessary furniture. Lo, we are come to thy entertainment. He and his disciples remained with her, engaged in spiritual exercises 3 whole days and nights. And okay. Thever is the name of a tribe of Arabians and of 2 hills, one at Mecca, the other at Medina. The explanation of the term thefer or sever veil, the translator has not met with. Khairu klame kasirhu la mafidu is an Arabic proverb. Khairu nase men yenfa benasa, another Arabic proverb. Well, Arabic proverb might, sometimes some of these commentators refer like it's something in the Quran. It's like not something in the Quran, but something the Prophet said as just an Arabic proverb. That's not really that. But anyways, as Sheikh Attar lived about 600 of the Hijra, al-Hijra year, Mansur must have died about 400. So 1020 of the Common Era. He's mentioned in number 51, or page 68 of the Nafahatu Unts. And there's a much more poetical account of the origin of the reed flute than the Greek myths of Orpheus and his lyre, Pan and his pipe, for which no reasons are assigned. Well, depends on what you look at, but not that degree of reasoning, right? A merman can be intended by part 82 there, and the sugar hanging being mentioned in part 80. In the Bahari Ajam alone, it is mentioned with a distich from Hafiz, but is left unexplained. Satan, part 70 mentions Satan, the lapidated one, the chief title of the cursed one. Muslimin believe that shooting stars or missiles cast by angels, demons, who attempt to approach heaven for eavesdropping purposes. Well, that happens with some of it. And certainly it's something that happens all the time. So yeah, it's not saying that there's not the physical purposes of these things, but 74, Sana'i of Ghazna in Afghanistan, surnamed the Wise or the Philosopher, died and was buried at the place of his birth. 576 Al-Hijra, or 1180 of the Common Era. The great Persian poet Hanaki, born at Shirwan, died and was buried in Tabriz. Al-Hijra, 582, 1186 of the Common Era. The mount when the victims are slaughtered by the pilgrims. Well, Arafat, that's not that. After standing on that mount, then you go and, but yeah. Quran 18:8 is referred to part 59. Part 40 relates to the Sabbath breaking Jews, Surah 2, ayat 61 of the Quran. Dr. Tanner, the 40 days faster in New York, heard of these performances. I don't know what the code is. 20 from the city of Sarax in Khorasan, and the truly eminent offer of the Mesnevi is mentioned in part 80 there.